Good morning, folks. Welcome to week number 6. Oh my gosh, we are almost done with English 110. So let's take a look at our Unit 6 assignments. We are continuing something we've already started, which is working on the argument essay. Now, the essay itself is not due until the end of week 7. So this is the week to really work on getting a full draft of it. And then, of course, if you need extra help, that's going to give you a full week, maybe a week and a half, to reach out through the Tutor Me system and use the post tutors, or to talk to me. Connect with me during my office hours if you want some one-on-one help, that sort of thing. If you've got questions, obviously, now's the time to ask them. But in the meantime, we also, of course, have some reading and some work to do about learning more in order to help you write that paper about the crafting of an argument. And so we're going to be focusing this week on the elements of argument, specifically logos, which means logic and fairness, ethos, which means reliability and credibility, and pathos, which means having some sort of emotional connection with the argument at hand. So let's take a look, as we always do, at the readings and resources. You're going to be reading from the textbook, of course, as usual. And this specifically will talk about crafting arguments. You're also going to be learning specifically about how to transition from one point to the next point. That's something that good writers do very effectively, is having those transitions between elements of your papers. So you're going to be doing an interactive activity with transitional words. Next, you're going to be focusing even deeper on rhetoric and argument, going all the way back to the ancient Greeks. You will be learning about that in both the textbook and in some videos on rhetoric. So let's take a look then at your discussion board this week, because you do have a discussion board to do. Your other assignment is, and you've had these before, your knowledge check. So make sure that you've done all of the readings and watch the videos and all that good stuff before you attempt the knowledge check. That is not due until the very end of this week, so next Sunday. The rhetorical appeals analysis assignment is your discussion board this week, and you're going to select a movie star, restaurant, ride at amusement park, sports team, or sports figure. So there's a lot of leeway here. You can pretty much choose whatever you want. You're going to write one paragraph on how the selected topic uses one of the appeals. So either logos, logic and reason, pathos, reliability and credibility, or ethos, that emotional connection. One of the things that comes to mind immediately with a movie or a movie star is that emotional connection that we have with that person. But also, you can talk about how they may have built their credibility as an actor over the years. Somebody who comes to mind immediately is Meryl Streep, right? She's won a gazillion Oscars, it feels like, well known, well respected. So she would have a lot of ethical appeal, a lot of ethos, in the sense that she's considered very creative, credible, reliable, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of things that you can do with that. But one paragraph on one of the appeals. And then you can use any of those: ethics, logic, or emotions. And then make sure to review the readings and resources on the use of rhetorical appeals to kind of help you with that discussion. So in your responses to others, consider the subject chosen by your classmates using a different rhetorical appeal than the one they wrote about. So if I wrote my paragraph on Meryl Streep and her ethical appeal or her ethos, then you might respond to me writing about Meryl Streep and using logic or using emotional appeal. As usual, you need to respond to at least 2 of your fellow classmates. I feel like this is going to be a fun one because there's a lot of leeway in choosing your topics. And then, of course, you'll respond to others as well. Don't forget as you're working this week that you do have access to the assignment sheet for the actual argument paper. If we go back to Unit 5, remember that in the argument essay introduction assignment, we also have the link to the actual argument essay. So keep this in mind as you are working on your paper this week. And don't, even though nothing's due on that paper this week, please, please, please keep working on it. I would love it if you already had kind of a full draft by the end of this week. That gives you all of next week to get extra help from me, to get extra help from tutors, whatever the case may be. Okay, so keep your eyes on that prize because that is your major writing assignment for the semester. As usual, if you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me. And if you are behind, because we do have some folks who have fallen a little behind, I have been reaching out. Make sure you reach back out. Okay, please contact me and let me know how you're doing, if there's something I can do to help, and all that good stuff as well. All right, everybody have a great week and take care.